Hey guys, so this is going to be a first impressions and demo situation for the new Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Foundation and Concealer. I see a few YouTubers do like first impressions on foundations and reviews, and I really like that, and I'm really gonna get into that, which means I have to buy more foundations, I know. I have a bunch of new series coming up on my channel I'm super excited about, and this is going to be one of them, trying out foundations and reviews. You get one fluid ounce, 30 milliliters, which is standard for a foundation. It is about, I paid $11.99 for concealer, is about $7 to $8. But again, I got it at Walgreens, but they were buy one, get one half off, which they still are right now. They still are right now on sale. So that's how I got my duo. Longwear foundation that improves skin's appearance every minute you're in it. With the antioxidant power of acetyl C, a more durable form of vitamin C for all skin types, medium to full coverage. So that's what we're going to be the judge of. And then it says why you'll love it. Super Stay Better Skin Foundation gives an all-day flawless coverage and better looking skin in 3 weeks. The foundation reduces the appearance of spots and dullness and unevenness and gives you a brighter, more even, and stress-free skin. And then it says, for best results, apply a layer of Super Stay Better Skin on skin. Where else would you apply it? Maybelline. Anyway, so that is the foundation, and we're going to go ahead and start with that. I'll tell you about the concealer as I get into it. The shade that I got is 95 Coconut, and I got this shade because it's, in Maybelline foundations, I tend to be the darkest one. The darkest shade that they offer tends to be what I match. It just matches me. So if you're any darker than me, I don't know. And also, because my favorite Maybelline foundation, the Dream Wonder Fluid Touch, I am in 95 Coconut. Exact same number, exact same name. So I hope it's the exact same shade. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started with the foundation. I'm going to use a primer. I always use a primer when I'm putting on my makeup. So go ahead. I don't know why I'm shaking it, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to pump this on. I am going to use my Target Up and Up Buffing Foundation Face Brush to put this on. So, there is a, oh, and it's sealed, guys. Come on, there it is. It's sealed. So we're going to go ahead. I like the packaging. It has a pump. So let's go ahead. I'm going to pump. I don't know how much I'm going to need. Come on out. That's a good amount right now. It's not too liquidy. It's pretty thick. See, it's sliding very slow. But let's just go ahead and put this on. I already can tell that it's gonna be a match for me as far as how I like my foundation. I don't know how much I need, so I'm gonna put on my average amount of foundation, which is probably too much. But whatever. I am, wow. It blends nicely. You know, I'm not having any issues rubbing it out. It's not like super thick where I gotta put extra effort into it. Color match is fine once I, you know, blend it out. Of course, color match is excellent. As you can see, it matches me just fine. Alright, this is just half my face, just so you can see so far. It says medium to full coverage. This right now on this side is about a medium coverage. I like the coverage. The finish, and it didn't really say too much. Let me read on here. It is oil-free, titanium oxide. I'm sorry, this packaging, SPF 15. But it doesn't say anything about finish, and or maybe I'm missing it, but it has a pretty matte finish to me. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other side of my face. do like the coverage. I'm going to add a couple more drops just to see if it's buildable. Um, so let me do that. Just on the cheek area. Let's see if we can build it up. Looks like we can build it up a little bit. Yeah, it looks not cakey, or is that right? Not cakey? Yeah, we can build it up. I like this coverage. Like, I really do like the finish. I love the finish. Here's my skin close up. I love the finish. I'm in love with it. I am completely in love with it. So we're going to go ahead and put on some concealer. Okay, sorry. So here's these Better Skin Concealer. I'm going to read the back of the package. Says, breakthrough innovation, 2-in-1 targeted concealer plus corrector with acetyl C, an ingredient known for its antioxidant benefits. The concealer instantly provides all-day flawless correction, visibly reduces the look of dark circles, spots, and imperfections for better-looking skin in just 3 weeks. Use the applicator and apply desired amount on imperfections, spots or under eyes. Pat with finger to blend. So I'm going to go ahead. I got the shade medium deep. There is a shade called deep, but it wasn't that much darker than this. And y'all know I like a little bit light under my eyes. So I got the medium deep. I heard really good things about this concealer. Like, people are liking it. I've heard good things, and I have high hopes because I like Maybelline products. So let's see what we can do. Packaging is just a standard tube. Oh God, can I get it open? There we go. It is sealed and doe foot applicator standard. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put this on. Creamy in the sense of let me put some on. It reminds me of the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. It's pretty creamy. Like, it has some thickness to it. It's not liquidy. It's not like sliding, or, you know what I'm saying, like some liquid concealers. It's not. It's sticking there, which I prefer in a concealer. I like a thicker concealer. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to, if I can find a brush, I'm going to blend it out and see what happens. It blends very, very nicely. Wow! Hold on. Yeah, it blends very, very nicely. I picked a great color. So I'm going to go ahead and keep blending. I mean, that is beautiful on its own. Let me get in. I mean, ooh, drop something. I'm impressed. I'm really, really impressed with the way it looks. Like, you know, almost looks like it doesn't need to be set with a powder. I know there's going to be some creasing, but let's see what we can do. So this will be the powder side here. Ooh, my right side will be the powder side, or maybe your left if you're looking at it. So I'm going to set the concealer with a little bit of Ben Nye Banana, like I would. And since it has sunscreen in it, before I set the rest of my face, I'm going to take a picture. I'm going to take a picture and see if it flashes back. And I'll put that in real quick. So it does appear to have a teeny bit of flashback, especially the side that I did not set with powder. The side of concealer I did not set with powder has a little bit. You will be fine pictures without flash, but it does seem to brighten out, balance, whiten out my face a little bit. Not something I'm too concerned with because I rarely take pictures with flash. Take pictures in natural lighting or whatever. I rarely take pictures with flash. Not something I'm concerned about. Okay, I do have oily skin. I thought I'd tell you that. I have oily skin. It is summertime and it's hot. So anyway, I'm going to set the rest of my half of face with some Black Radiant Soft Focus Finishing Powder. I'm not going to set it with a lot, but I'm going to set it with some powder. And we'll see how both sides look. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and finish my makeup, and I will check back in with you guys at the 4-hour mark. It is now like 3:45 in the afternoon, so about 7:45. Hey guys, so I'm in the bathroom at work, and it is after 7:30, like 7:40. So here's the 4-hour mark, and I must say, my skin's looking pretty good. This is the powder side, and this is the non-powder side, and I can see a little bit of breakdown under the eyes. Not too much. I'm not as oily as I would expect with no powder. So looking pretty good. I wouldn't touch up at this point. See you later. Okay guys, so it has been 8.5 hours. It is now midnight, and this is as long as I can go today. But 8 hours is a standard work day, standard day. I did not touch up at all on the, I actually just took my lipstick off, and that was good today too. But this is, I did not touch up at all. And I'm going to go ahead and I got caught in the rain. It poured down raining, and this is what my face looks like. Remember, this half of my face is powderless. I mean, powdered, and this half is not. And I have to say, I'm really impressed with the foundation in the sense of, like, especially the side not being powdered. The powdered side looks a little, we'll get into the concealer in a minute. Let's zoom in. The powdered side looks a little bit more put together in the sense of, like, the blush and highlight stayed a little better. I don't see too much of a breakdown. You guys let me know. I don't analyze my foundation this deep a lot, but I think I have still pretty good coverage going on. So then we're going to go to the side. I think there's a little bit less coverage, a little bit breakdown. You can see my dark area here. A little bit more, but not enough to, it's because we're analyzing it where we saw that. Not too much. As far as the oiliness goes, it was a humid day, and this is at the end of the day. And I must say, it's not as bad as, y'all know I can get greasy. My nose is shiny, obviously, but nothing, a little touch-up powder, which I'll do a touch-up test really quickly to see if that makes it look, presentable. You know what I'm saying? See how it touches up. We'll do that in a minute. Okay, now on to the concealer. It has broken down. No. It has broken down a teeny tiny bit, but also this is some of my, what is the word? Mascara. This is the side that was powdered. I still have a little bit of brightness going on. This is the side that was powdered. And we have a little bit of creasing, but after 8 hours, it still looks good to me. Like, it still looks presentable and acceptable. And then on this side, not powdered, it's definitely, you can see my darker areas here versus here, because that's mascara. But you can see my darker areas here. Definitely need to be set with a powder to prolong the situation. But that's my face. So we're going to do a touch-up test to see how it touches up. I'm going to use the Eve Pearl Powderless Powder. And it's basically like a balmy mattifier thing with my e.l.f. small stipple brush. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to flick it across the oilier areas of my face, which is mostly my T-zone and... Okay. He said that, matter of fact, I love this stuff too. So it looks pretty good. I could go out like a late night drink situation. Not too picky about it. Yeah, I definitely would powder it, but as far as the foundation and as far as the coverage and as far as it still being on my face at the end of an 8-hour workday, I think that's fantastic. But in the future with these videos, I'm gonna try to do 12 hours. But as far as it being part of an 8-hour workday, I think it held up really nicely. It did not oxidize on me at all, and I like it. So on a grade scale, I'm going to give it a B+. Pretty good for the foundation. For the concealer, I'm going to give it a B, because again, with the powder, it managed to stay on my face, and with the powder, yeah, I can see it lasting a while. So it's going to get a B, and the foundation is going to get a B+. So I hope those are decent grades and fair grades. I do recommend it especially for oily skin. I'm really impressed with the oily skin. That is it. Let me know what foundation you'd like me to try that I don't already own. It can be high-end or drugstore. I do want to get into trying more high-end foundations, even if I just go to Sephora and get samples, you know. But give me some suggestions of what you guys think. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. And I will see you guys in the next one. I love you all. Bye.